Good morning, good people, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. I don't know. Today, we're going to make some biscuits, some homemade biscuits, the easiest recipe ever. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, so we just need 3 ingredients for these biscuits. You need butter, sour cream, and self-rising flour. We're gonna go ahead and get 2 cups of self-rising flour into our bowl. Then we're gonna go ahead and put in our butter. Now my butter is at room temp. You can use cold butter if you want. You can even grate the butter if you want for mixing it in. I like to use room temp because it mixes in a lot easier. So my suggestion, let your butter be room temp, guys. And then we're gonna also add in our sour cream. This is a 16-ounce container and I'm gonna use all of it. You all, this recipe is so easy and simple. You just put all of your ingredients into a bowl and get mixing. Who knew making homemade biscuits could be so easy, right? Okay, I'm gonna take my fork here and start mixing, but I also have this dough blender. You actually don't have to have one of those. A fork works just fine, but I'll show you how I use that as well. The main goal is to make sure that all of your ingredients get mixed well together. So I'm just going to take my dough blender and show you how that works as well. Again, you don't have to have that. A fork is fine, but I'm just going to show you how you would use it if you have a dough blender. And it's basically just going through and mashing all of the ingredients together to get them well combined. Okay, very good. So now that y'all saw how to mix it with the dough blender, now I have a glove on because I want to feel the dough to make sure that it feels the way that I want it to and it's coming together properly. Plus, I didn't want it all over my hand and I didn't want it to get under my nails, okay? Alright, so once the dough is all mixed up, we're going to go ahead and flour our countertop. Now, y'all, I started with a clean space. Now, I done washed it down with soap and water. Make sure you start with a clean work surface, okay? Now, I put probably about maybe a half or 3/4 cup of flour on here because you don't want your dough to stick while you're trying to knead it out, okay? So make sure you put enough flour down so that your dough won't stick to your counter. Alright, you just take the dough from your bowl, drop it right on the counter on top of the flour, and then we're going to knead this together. We're going to knead it and fold it until it comes together and firms up a bit to make the dough, okay? And I am adding a little more on top because I don't want it to stick to my hands. Remember, I told you this dough is very sticky, y'all. All right, now that that's done, you just want to go ahead and cut your biscuits out. And you're just going to repeat the process until you've used all of your dough. So as you can see here, I'm going to have to bring my dough back together, smash it all back together, and then flatten it back out a bit, and then cut some more biscuits out. You just keep doing that until you used up pretty much all of your dough. Okay, guys? I was able to get a total of 8 biscuits from this dough. Okay, now you're going to take your baking dish and just add some butter to it. I'm using parquet. I'm going to spread this all over the bottom of my pan because I don't want my biscuits to stick. Alright, now that that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and add my biscuits to my buttered pan. And I'm going to put them in a preheated 450 degree oven. Now the bake time is of course going to depend on your stove, but I baked mine for about 15 minutes. And voila! You have homemade biscuits made easy. Now I'm just going to put some butter on top and get that all spread around because everybody likes a nice, soft, fluffy, buttery biscuit, right? But that's it, you guys. It was just that simple. Now you guys have to give this recipe a try. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Now, while you guys are watching me butter these biscuits, I hope you will consider subscribing to our channel, as that does continue to help us grow. Alright, so that's it, you guys. The biscuits are done and they look fantastic. They are light and fluffy and soft. All that's left to do now is just to taste them, right? Now I have some homemade pear jelly that I'm going to put on my biscuit. So I'm just going to take one out and I want you guys to see how it looks. Look how beautiful and golden brown they are. Now look how they just come apart. It's so soft in the middle.
Yeah, it looks so good, it smells so good, and it's so fluffy. They hot. Woo. Just want y'all to see. I put some of my jam that I made. I have some peach. I'm sorry, that's not peach, pear. I have some pear jelly is what I made. And I put a little bit on here, and we're just gonna take a bite. Oh my gosh. So good. Soft, fluffy, buttery. It's good, y'all. You should give it a try. Okay. Don't forget to please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, like, comment, and share the video. See you on the next one. Love you big. Bye. Just got in from work.
Oh, let me get on here for a taste. If I can pick it up. I can't wait. Oh, let's have it. You see the drip? I have honey on mine. Delicious. You gotta try it. I need something to drink.
But they're soft
Mm-hmm.
and fluffy and delicious.
Mm-hmm. Peace.